Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today, as you can see, I'm not in my studio. I'm actually in Panama, and I've been traveling for a really long time, and I finally arrived to El Otro Lado in Panama. So I'm ready to do some movement. Before we get into our HIIT workout, which is going to be using sliders, I want to stretch. So I'm going to walk you through a good short stretching video that's going to help you warm you up and prepare you for this slider video, and then we're going to hop into this HIIT workout using sliders. So to start, take your feet about hip distance, lift your arms overhead as you inhale, look up. And as you exhale, send your right arm forward, left arm back, halfway down so that your arms are parallel with the ground. Then inhale, lift your arms up, look up, and then take it to the other side. Inhale, lift up, hook your thumbs, and then we're just gonna lean over to one side. And as you do, I want you to lift up through your chest and kind of arch over rather than kind of sinking and collapsing into it. So lift up and then lean over. You should feel a really good stretch from the top of your hip all the way up through the side body here. And then as you exhale, gently release. Inhale, lift up, hook the thumbs the other way. Reach as high as you can and then slowly begin to lean over, trying to create space between each rib. And then we'll release. Inhale, lift your arms up, interlace your fingers. Bring your hands behind your head and gently draw your chin towards your chest. Couple deep breaths here. And as you inhale, rise up, opening up through the elbows. Then you'll take your feet pretty wide. You're going to come into somewhat of a goddess pose. So typical goddess pose in yoga is like this. We're going to take the hands down to the thighs. And as you do, lean forward and then just press your right shoulder in. And as you do, use your hands to push open through your inner thighs to get a good inner thigh stretch. Rise up. Same thing, other side. Rise up. And then from here, you're going to turn your toes in, wide leg forward fold. You can bend your knees if that feels good, and then straighten. And the hands can come down into the center, or you can take them to the outside of the feet. Just a little bending and straightening through the legs for the hamstrings. And then from here, bring your hands down to the ground, bend your knees, and heel toe your feet in until you are in a standing forward fold. And then rise all the way up. Then turn to the side. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to come into a lunge. You can bring your knee down to the ground, lift up through your arms, and then press through your hips. This is a good stretch for the hip flexor. Remember to lift up through your chest. Try not to collapse into the low back. If you feel a pinching sensation, you're collapsing into the low back, so lift up through your chest. And then from here, bring your fingers down to the ground as you send your hips back for a little runner's lunge here, breathing into the back of the right hamstring. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So crawl forward, step the left foot to the front, right foot comes back, right knee comes down, rise up through the arms, press through your hips and lift up through your chest. Fingertips come down as the hips go back. Lift up through the left toes, and breathe into the back of the left hamstring. And then crawl forward, step the right foot to the front, bend your knees and round all the way up to standing. And now we're ready to begin. So go ahead and grab your sliders and we'll get started.